is what you're going to need, is at least 2 or 3 pretty good size zucchinis. You're going to need all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, vanilla flavoring, pecans, sugar, brown sugar, some spray to spray your pans. Wait a minute, baby. Eggs, and at least 3 of these small loaf pans. You can use either chopped pecans or walnuts. You may can even try almonds, but if you don't want to use nuts, you need to add all your dry ingredients together. You need to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and this recipe said 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, but I didn't add that much. I just added about 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Okay, after you have all your dry ingredients put in a bowl, just kind of mix it together and stir it real well with a spoon, just to make sure the cinnamon and everything gets blended in real well together. And then with another bowl, I know I've already mixed it, but you need to add 3 eggs, a 1/2 cup of white sugar, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla, and a cup of vegetable oil or canola oil, whichever you use. And just mix it together real well. Make sure you get all the sugar clumps out of it. Okay. After you have your wet mixture mixed together, you need to add your dry mixture with it. I suggest you add just a little bit at a time and mix it together, and then add a little bit more, because if you add it all at one together, you know, all of the flour in the bowl, it's kind of harder to mix up. So just add a little bit at a time and mix it. Okay, after you get all the flour and everything mixed in with your wet ingredients and mix it real well with the mixer, you want to add 2 cups of zucchini, and you want to mix it in there really good. And then you add your cup of pecans or walnuts that you want. I've added my zucchini that I showed you a while ago, and then now I just added my pecans, and you want to just use a spoon to mix the nuts in. At first, before I added the zucchini, the mixture seemed kind of thick, and I was kind of getting worried about it, but when I added the zucchini, it kind of gave it a little bit more give to it, made it more creamy. Okay, after you've got that all mixed together real well, you just pour it in your pans. This is what they look like. They look really good, and they smell so good too. So I'm fixing to try me a piece. I'm going to cut a piece off and see what it tastes like.